One is Fredericksburg. This is the bridge in Fredericksburg. So we started in Fredericksburg on our little Civil War tour, and we're back in Fredericksburg, not just for the Civil War, but there's also a key person in our story that I think is going to become more important as this WikiLeaks starts becoming more important. His name is Trevor Fitzgibbon, and I've introduced him a couple of times. I tried to convince people last year on other channels that he was an important character in the stream of events here. And he's going to know this woman lawyer for WikiLeaks. Her name's Jesselyn Radack. Now, I'm not saying Jesselyn Radack it was working with Trevor. I think she was kind of luring Trevor to different spots where the FBI was running what's known as an intercept. New York with Michael Ratner, Jim Jones in London, and then also at the journalism school in that Gavin McFadden ran in London, and also in Hong Kong. So I know this is kind of hard to believe, but Trevor Fitzgibbon knows Devango. They're friends. Now, if you want to process that for a minute, you can take time at home to process that. But if you do subscribe to the theory that Devango did work for an organization called Obama for America, he has worked during the campaigns in what's called disruption. Allow your mind to think of the fact that he could work for military intel 111, the 111th branch, out in Fort Huachuca. Maybe now he's civilian, maybe now he's reserve. But if you could see possibly a contact point between the DNC and military intel for basically throwing you in the hopper. If they ID you in the hopper, what I mean by that is they can throw you in the threat hopper, the Defense Threat Reduction Agency hopper. They throw you in the hopper, right? And now we can now surveil you. We can now assess what kind of threat you are. I was just in Richmond. Trevor lived in Richmond. I was just in Fredericksburg to start this trip, and now to end this trip, Trevor Fitzgibbon. Did SEIU cocaine meet here or in Richmond? Again, a panic below to now Trevor will go, oh my God, he knows. So again, Trevor, I know you're an innocent party in this, but think about Jesselyn Radack. Think of the different places she had you go. Think about your friendship with Devango. And think about the fact that Trevor Fitzgibbon is not only the PR guy for Julian Assange, which is a pretty world-famous figure, right? A person that the DNC would love to take down, but he's also the PR guy for Bradley Manning, right? Again, another big fundraising thing that is happening on the internet with the LGBT appeal, right? He's also the PR guy for Edward Snowden, who is the biggest dissident or the biggest whistleblower in our time, in our lifetimes. That's 3 for 3. So there's a lot going on here with Trevor Fitzgibbon. It's worth remembering the Rappahannock. It's worth remembering the Fredericksburg Bridge as an icon, or you can remember the water wheel for Richmond for Trevor Fitzgibbon. But those are your two icons to remember that these places are going to be coming back into the story.